Well, Georgia, a bonus point win, a pretty attritional game, I guess, but how pleased are you right now?
I'm really, really pleased. I think we showed a bit of everything tonight. I think we were brave in the way we attacked, which was great. But I also thought our defence, the amount of mauls we had to defend, there was consistently calls going against us, and right or wrong, it doesn't really matter. You've got to back it up and defend. And I thought the boys were great in that. And just their attrition, Sale are arguably the most physical team in the league, and boys fronted up time and time again, and we managed to send Sale away with nothing, which is great.
A lot of talk in a week, especially from Sale, well, not necessarily from them, but about Sale after their 13-8-0 win last week. I guess chalking up that early score in the fashion they did was a real marker of our intent of the game.
Yeah, I think, look, when we went down to Exeter last week, we were disappointed with what we put on the field, and I think we overthought that game a little bit and wanted to try and, bring our game slowly into the game, and the objective this week was just to hit them early with what we're trying to do and be brave. And look, Sale are a great defensive team. They've been a top 4 team for a number of years, so they are a challenge, but we believe we're good. We know we've got to work hard to be good, but the thing was today, be brave, go for it, and I think that early try, set the stall out for what we want to do. But look, our maul, our defence, and everything else was massive today, and we scored some great tries. But if you don't get a bit of everything, it's really hard. So just all round, I'm really pleased with the boys.
I guess those periods like either side of half time when it felt against us, we lost 2 men to the bin, defending on our line for a lot of the time. Although we did concede, it was the character then to get back up the other end and make sure we keep that gap on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I thought the mental resilience from the boys today. I thought, we get a chalked off forward pass try, and arguably they don't get a chalked off forward pass try, and things like that can really, affect you in a game. And I thought the way the boys just parked it and said, "Can't control it, let's move on." Equally, we must have defended 10 mauls, and every time they were finding a reason to give Sale another penalty, and I think those things just showed the resilience of the team that's building. And 2 yellow cards, we played 20 minutes of that game with 14 men, as I say, against a very, very good team. Shows where these lads are and how tough they are and how tight they are as a group as well. And those are the things that make you really proud as a coach. It's great to see good tries, and the maul to the offload to the kick to Tommy's try at the end is brilliant. But I think when your back's against the wall and the lads fronted up the way they did is what I want to see, and it's what everyone who pays their money to come to the games wants to see. And again, hopefully we've given everyone a great day at Kingsholm.
And how important is it following a disappointing weekend last weekend to come back to Kingsholm in front of our own fans and produce that kind of performance to kind of instill that's what we can deliver week in, week out?
Yeah, this was a massive fixture for us, and we addressed that on Monday. Not just because off the back of Exeter, but they're a top 4 team, and they've been there for a number of years, and you have to be able to beat those teams if you want to compete. So this was a massive game for us. It's also the last Prem game. We've got a couple of weeks of Europe now. So it was huge that we, took it to them, like I say, played the way we want to play, and were brave, and we did that. So, I think it's great for the boys, let's say that I think they believe they can do it anyway, but I think doing it is one thing, and they did it tonight, and that's great.
Thanks, George. Enjoy that one.
Cheers.